everyone, this is Joyful Anime 19 and back at you with a new What If video of what if Deku had Jinx's powers from Teen Titans. In this What If, Deku, in this one we all know that in kindergarten, everyone is showing up. His doctor says Deku manifests his quirk and he can shoot these. He can actually generate this type of energy, and he can also make luck, bad things happen and good things to happen as well. So just like Jinx, he can also control he can also manipulate the probability of everything. Like luck. So yeah, he has Jinx's power. And and the doctor says that he has the ability. Doctor says that your son has a quirk that's capable of turning probable energy into probability into an energy based attack. So the doctor says this will be a good thing to as a hero. Deku is happy to hear about it, to hear that he has a quirk, and to hear that it's strong. But Deku doesn't know how it worked, how he did it the first time. He only used it because he was afraid, and that's how it came out. So Deku began to think if he can control luck, then he should probably be able to control it. So just like Jinx, just like that, he tries to figure out how to make his quirk come out again, and he does. It does like this pink energy that comes out, and it shoots out and hits, and it cuts a pole in pieces. He does this making it look like an earthquake, but actually that's a shock, like a shock wave. So yeah, when he activates his quirk, his eyes glow like this bright pink color. He can control it telekinetically, so he decided to name his quirk luck energy. So he decided to call it that. So, everyone was showing off their quirks in kindergarten, and Deku also shows off his quirk. Shows it off by cutting a soda can in half. And everyone's saying, "What kind of quirk is that? Can you tell us?" My quirk is called luck energy. Luck energy. No, I don't know. Probability energy manipulation. And everyone is what's that? So you can control probability? Yes, I can. Look, to tell you the truth, I don't really know about Jinx's power all that much, but so I decided to add her power to my what if. So I'm just going along as I go because I don't do scripts, because I always mess up. So one of my siblings tell me that I should just go along do what I think is right. So yeah, back to the story. Deku goes on, and in this what if, Deku and Bakugo don't actually meet one another, but everyone in his kindergarten calls him Deku because it means you can do it. It means you can do it like in the anime. like in the anime, and so he's happy. He's actually happy. He found out that Deku also means useless, but his friends made it sound like it's actually a good thing. That he found out that it also means you can do it. So yeah, he goes on with his life. He trains. He can't always rely on his quirk, so he does strength training a lot. Deku now is about 15 years old. 15-year-old Deku. He's in junior high. He'll soon be going to UA. Everybody is not surprised. Everybody knows that Deku has a strong quirk, and he'll make a great hero in the future. So yeah, and you're wondering if Deku's hair is still the same way as it always been. Nothing happens. It just always stays the same way as it always has. No mutation, no something like that. Except for the glowing pink eye thing. So yeah, Deku goes on home, but then he's attacked. Okay, this time I will add the sludge villain attack. And Deku goes home and takes a shortcut, and then out of nowhere he hears a manhole go. He hears this voice saying, "Come over here," and he manages to jump away in time. And he does a slash attack at the sludge villain. And Deku is saying, "Did I get him?" And sludge villain said, "Ha, kid, that didn't even hurt. I guess you didn't know. I'm made of sludge. I mean, sludge villain. I'm made of sludge, so you can't cut this." The sludge villain lunges at Deku, and Deku just keeps dodging all of his keeps dodging so that way he doesn't get grabbed. Then All Might comes along and he says, "I am here," and then Deku is then he says, "Detroit Smash!" And then Deku is actually trying to not make a total idiot out of himself by saying, "Oh my God, it's All Might." He tries to keep it inside of him, tries to keep it in. "It's you, All Might. What are you doing here?" I was actually after this villain. That's chasing him. But anyway, enough about that. I'm surprised that you managed to actually keep evading this villain. And All Might still has the sludge villain inside a bottle. And Deku says, "Oh my, if it's okay with you, can you sign my notebook?" And All Might says, "Yes." And says, Sure, kid. And what's your name?" My name is Izuku Midoriya, but my friends call me Deku." "Deku? Doesn't that mean useless?" "No, my friends said it has a second phrase. It means you can do it." "Oh, okay, I understand." And All Might was about to jump, and then Deku latches his hand on. No, wait a minute. We're not gonna do that. All Might already leaves, and Deku was gonna ask All Might if he can become a hero, but it's already too late. She already left. So decides to go through this. Deku was lost in thought. He was wondering what All Might said if he could become a hero with his quirk, and he realizes that he's in the middle, and he's actually in the city, not at home. Oh man, I must have. It doesn't matter. I'll probably find my way back. And he remembers that one of his classmates said that there was this kid with an explosion quirk, and his name was called Akatsuki Bakugo. Akatsuki, and then Deku thinks in his mind and says, "He's Akatsuki Bakugo. I wonder if I'll meet him at the UA entry ceremony. Who knows? I'll have to be careful of him. He sounds violent. Once I hear about all the things after all the things he's done, he sounds nothing but a thug. Probably thinks that he's better than anyone. Oh well, if I do meet him, I should just should probably not even go near him at all." And Deku is trying to get home, and hears this loud explosion, and this is the sludge villain incident. The sludge villain is already at the police station. It's already at the police station, already being taken care of by the police, and All Might also hears this loud bang as well. Loud explosion, and then Deku's side, he goes over there, and All Might rushes over there as well. But a little bit away, he debuffs. His time's already run out, and he says, "Damn it! Already out of time." Ugh. Maybe they're already taking care of the villain. Maybe I'll just see him. Maybe it's just nothing but a small villain. Then All Might's already there. He's already watching, and Deku is also already there. And All Might also sees Deku. Wait, it's that kid again. He must have come here from the explosion. And All Might goes back and watching what was happening, and Deku is also watching in horror of what's happening. Sorry, then he hears that that the heroes can't do anything because the villain has already taken a few hostages. And this is at a bank. And they're saying, and the villains have hostages inside the bank, and Deku feels angry, and he's saying, what are they doing? Can't they do anything? Can't they save them? Damn it! No. If I wanted... Wait a minute. What's going on? And then Deku decides to help out. Decides to go into an alley and put on a hoodie. And put his hoodie on, and also put on a mask. And this mask kind of looks like a demon. Kind of looks like it puts on his mask. You know what? It's kind of like a bird mask, but not. Deku can see what he can see. It's like a Japanese dog mask. Yeah, like that. Deku Deku goes in. He sneaks his way inside the bank, and he sees the villains. And some of the villains have quirks of their own. And one of them, it's only about 5 of them, and one of them is, one of them has like a water quirk. The other one has an electric quirk, and the other one also, the third one also has like a poisonous gas quirk, and the other one has these metal spikes come out. He has these razor sharp claws, and the fifth one is the leader. He has a quirk that allows him to manipulate metal. No, wait a minute, not to. He has a quirk that enhances his strength. And Deku is wondering what he should do. And so he decides to make a little bit of noise. And one of them says, "Hey, go check that out. Must be another person that we didn't get. Remember, nothing can go wrong in this. Nothing can go wrong in this job. Go." Then the guy with the electric quirk goes, and Deku grabs him and covers his mouth and knocks him out. So Deku ties him up in a rush, and he made a mistake, and he ends up slipping and fall. He ends up hitting the. And Deku learns how to. During the years, Deku learns how to mimic other people's voices, and he says, guys, I think I got another one. Can you help me out? He's heavy. This one's heavy. Gonna need 2 of you guys to help me get this guy out." And so he does. And so they do, and they come over, and Deku, and they say, "Dude, where are you? What's this hostage you're talking about?" And then Deku comes out and knocks them, and attacks and lunges right at them, and they were about to use their quirk, but Deku was too fast for them, and knocks them out cold. So yeah, this is a bit action-packed, so I like it. Deku, and then some of the other guys, and the other 2 are wondering what's taking them so long. Go check it out to make sure everything's okay. Then the 4th guy goes, the one with the water quirk. With the quirk that can make his own hands into like sharp weapons. He goes there and Deku wasn't ready. He's still tying the other guys up, and so he decides to go into the back. He decides to hide, and the guy sees, and the other guy goes into the room, and he sees all 3 of them already knocked down, already tied up. He was already panicking inside to tell the boss what's happening. And Deku tries to grab him back inside, and manages to. He was struggling. The guy was struggling while Deku was grabbing him, and Deku manages to actually knock him out. And then Deku manages to also get the hostages out by sneaking around, and he said, "Hey, come here, come on." And Deku gets the hostage out, And while the boss was distracted, damn it, where are those guys? It feels wrong. I should probably check it out. I should probably see if they're okay. But no, if I leave, the hostage will escape. And our ride isn't here yet. It's gonna take another 30 minutes. Should probably stay here just a bit longer. And then Deku comes out and says, "Sorry, dude, but no one's gonna help you." And then the guy turns around. Wait, a kid? Wait, who are you? And he says, not important. Not important. You should probably look around. Look around you. No hostage. And the guy sees that the hostages are gone. The hostages are gone, and saying, "Wait, what the hell? Where are the Where are those guys? Where are the hostages?" Sorry to tell you this, but I managed to get them out of here. Looks like you're a thug without any. Looks like you're useless without hostages. Ugh. Damn it, kid! You did this, didn't you? Yeah, I also took care of your guys as well. And the guy gets angry about this, and he decides to power up. And Deku says, "So you're a power-up type. Well, guess what? I don't think your quirk's gonna fare against my quirk." The two have a big fight, and then the guy throws a grenade right at Deku, and then decides to shoot Deku, and Deku manages to dodge, and the bullets manage to go through the window. The windows are breaking, and they're wondering what's happening. Why are they shooting all of a sudden? And then when the media spots that there's someone inside. Hey, look, there's someone inside facing the villain. And then Deku and the villain are still going at it against one another. Deku says he has to finish this fast because he doesn't want to worry anyone. Deku wants to finish this fast but he can't because this guy is really, really strong and fast. And Deku decides another energy attack, but this time he turns it into the shape of gauntlets. And decides to infuse the energy into his body to enhance his strength. And both of them are still going at it, and the villain says, "Damn it, you're strong. Who are you?" Again, not important. You're still going to jail. I'm not going to let you hurt anyone else. Then the villain says, "You're right. Your quirk is nothing but an energy type quirk. I faced your type before, and I've beaten them." Then he decides to power up even more, but then he realizes that he's already at his limit. Damn it! Not now! Then the villain tries to get away, but Deku manages to grab him by making an energy whip. And grabs the villain and slams him into the wall. And the villain says, "Let me go! Damn it, kid! Damn it! Just let me go!" And Deku says, "No way! I'm not gonna let you get away." And then Deku hits him into the wall again and again and again. And the guy and the guy's quirk is deactivated because he's passed out. And Deku comes out and says, then Deku comes out, but when he does come out, his mask is already broken, and then Deku says, he says that he grabs the villain and decides to bring out the other villains, and he said, you could, yeah, here, he said he brings out a little white flag, a sign that says you can come in now, the villains are defeated. And they come in and they see Deku all roughed up, all banged and bruised up, but he's still okay. But Deku doesn't realize that his mask is already broken. Then he said, "Wait a minute, are you a kid?" The police asked, oh man, damn it, my mask must have broken. Kid, come on." Deku also comes out, and the media say, "Who is the kid?" And then All Might says, and All Might sees Deku, and he says, "Hey, it's him again. Wait a minute, don't tell me he actually kicked down all those villains by himself?" And then Deku is scolded by the police, saying that you can't do that and things like that. All Might is like surprised, and not only that, is happy that a kid like him at his age has actually managed to capture and taken down a few villains. And so that All Might decides to give one for all to Deku. Deku is already on his way home. Then All Might cuts Deku off and then say, "I am here." And then Deku says, "All Might, what are you doing here?" And he says, "Haha, young Midoriya, I have come here to speak to you." But then he debuffs and says, "Wait, who the hell are you? Are you a fraud? No, wait a minute, are you a fake?" "No, I'm not. Look, kid, there's something I gotta tell you." Then he tells the whole story about One for All and how he got injured and things like that. And then he says, "Young Midoriya, I have chosen you to become my successor of my quirk," and he knows about One for All. And he says, "Are you sure that I'm even worthy of this quirk, of your quirk, All Might?" And he says, yes, but I see they've been doing strength training." And he says, "Yes, I always do every day, so I can get a bit stronger. I want to be the number one hero, just like you, All Might. I want to be the best." And All Might says, Well then come tomorrow. Well then tomorrow morning your strength training, then your 10 months of training will begin." And then Deku and All Might cuts paths to each other, and go their separate ways, and Deku is already at home. His mom was worried for him and things like that. They have it. You know what, this is a bit too much, and Deku says that he's gonna go to sleep early. And so he does, and he's wondering what's gonna happen, what his training with All Might would look like. And that's where we're gonna leave it off actually, and that's where we're gonna leave it off. This is me, Joyful Anime 19, signing off for now. See ya, and have a great life.